In the words of Thomas Dekker, sleep is a golden chain that ties health and our bodies together. However, there are cases where someone else's sleep becomes a source of discomfort to people around. Sadly enough, the victim or sufferer is mostly unaware of this condition. I am talking about snoring. Experts say that snoring could be a health condition. Sit back, relax, and let's explore the world of snoring on Better You today. My name is Yetunde Jayola. We will pause for a commercial break. Please stay tuned. Welcome back. We will kickstart today's edition with a mini documentary. Thereafter, we will feel the pulse of Nigerians on the subject matter. Subsequently, we will bring to you our resource person who will add valuable insights to your viewing experience. Please keep watching.
Snoring is a phenomenon that is easily found in our society. According to sleepfoundation.org, habitual snoring occurs in about 44% of males and 28% of females in adult populations between ages 30 and 60. Snoring can be caused by a person's anatomy, lifestyle habits, a sleep disorder called sleep apnea, which disrupts sleep and can lead to other health issues. Whether snoring is dangerous depends on its type, severity, and frequency. Light snoring. Light, infrequent snoring is normal and does not typically require medical testing or treatment. Primary snoring. Primary snoring occurs in more than 3 nights per week. Chronic snoring. This can increase your risk of certain health conditions like stroke and heart attack. Types of snoring include mouth snoring. This occurs when an individual inhales air through the mouth instead of the nose while sleeping. This may be due to nose blockage, causing a vibration of the tissues. Nasal snoring. This is also referred to as nose-based snoring. It occurs when there is a blockage in the nostrils caused by a deviated septum or other physical obstructions. Tongue snoring. This occurs when the tongue is too relaxed, especially when we lie on our backs, blocking airflows from entering the lungs. Throat snoring. This type of snoring is the loudest and most dangerous. It results from sleep apnea, a condition where an individual stops breathing several times while sleeping. It is a sleep-related disease that causes people to choke or gasp for air in their sleep. This occurs when the muscle and soft tissue in the throat areas are too relaxed. There are several factors that causes airway blockage. These include age. Snoring is more common as we age because muscle tone decreases, causing our airways to shrink. Alcohol and sedatives. Beverages containing alcohol and certain medications relax your muscles, restricting airflows through your nose, mouth, and throat. Anatomy. Enlarged adenoid, big tonsils, and a large tongue can make it hard for air to flow through your nose and mouth. Sex assigned at birth. Snoring is more common in people assigned male at birth. Family history. Snoring runs in families. If you have a biological parent who snores, you are more likely to snore too. Overall health. Nasal congestion due to the allergies and the common cold blocks airflows through the mouth and nose. Pregnant people are more likely to snore due to hormonal changes. Weight. Snoring and sleep-related breathing disorders are more common in people who are overweight. Over 25 in body mass index, BMI, or obese. Over 30 in body mass index, BMI.
The importance of good, healthy sleep cannot be overemphasized. Snoring robs man of these unique experiences. It is with utmost pleasure that I invite Dr. David Folorunsho, a consultant ear, nose and throat surgeon at the University of Abuja Teaching Hospital, to simplify and fully x-ray the topic. A better version of you, hopefully, will emerge at the end of this interview. Please sit back and watch.
The simple definition of snoring is a situation whereby there's obstruction to the airway obstruction to the airway, and when there's obstruction to the airway, it produces noise. That noise, when an individual is sleeping, is what we call snoring. Yes, some people, they've seen it as a normal issue. Some people feel that you snore after you have done so a heavy job, or they even feel that when an individual is snoring, is an indication that he's having deep sleep. But to us in ENT, to us who have so much interest in sleep disorders and airway management, we know that snoring is an abnormal situation. Our breathing is supposed not to be audible. When you are sleeping, it's supposed to be calm and then without any interference with the environment. So when an individual is snoring, it's not a normal situation. And then why it's not normal? Because of what could happen, especially when it becomes chronic, that individual will keep on snoring. There are things that this thing can cause. One, and that's why we talk so much, we try to create awareness for people who are snoring to check out themselves. They need some medical checkup. Yes, there's some group of people, we call them habitual snorer. That means they snore, it doesn't affect, it's not affecting their system yet. While the other people are these people that have become pathological, meaning that it's affecting their system. They have the obstructive sleep apnea. And what is obstructive sleep apnea? Obstructive sleep apnea is a condition whereby an individual, while sleeping, stop breathing temporarily. Once it's more than 10 seconds, you stop breathing more than 10 seconds, especially for adults, and then 6 seconds for children. We call that one obstructive sleep apnea. You yourself, you believe that when somebody stops breathing, something happens. That means you won't be getting oxygen at that level. The oxygen, everything is seized. So the oxygen is not getting to the system, and because of that, the system is behaving during that period. That is what leads to condition whereby the fellow wake up in the morning and discover that he has not had a refreshing sleep. He wake up in the morning, it appears to him as if he should go back and sleep again, because he feels that he has not had good rest. Why? Because throughout the night, he has not enjoyed his sleep. He kept on, the snoring affecting his, airway. He will keep on waking and, it will sleep waking. He might not be fully conscious that he was doing that, but the sleep partner will know that, yes, this my partner used to stop breathing, then pick up again. During that time, the oxygen fluctuation and all these affect brain waves, and brain cannot rest, because Sleeping on its own is meant to for body system to shut down and rejuvenate and all of that. For children, the commonest cause in children is the condition I call adenotoxinal enlargement or disease. It's a situation whereby the tonsils or the adenoid, they are enlarged, blocking the airway. It might be one of them can be adenoid in the postnasal space, blocking the nose at the back. So the child cannot breathe freely through the nose. Most times he has to support his breathing with through mouth. But when that happens, this child tends to snore. And then if there's any maybe other congenital issues that is causing blockage along the airway, that one's not so common because children also snore. We find them these categories. Foreign body in the nose, any condition that can block their nose, allergy, because allergy means some of them to have blocked, they have blockage from time to time. Allergy is worse at night. That's the time most of them they have blocked nose, so they breathe through mouth at night, So that's for children and other conditions. But for adults, yes, the condition that we have local cause that are resulting from the airway. We also have systemic condition. For the local condition from the nose, some could have what we call chronic rhinosinusitis, whereby the nose is blocked because of infection and inflammation. If you look critically inside the nose, you see there's a partition of our nasal cavities into left and right. That partition, it can get deflated to one side, blocking the nose. It can be septal spore. It can be even a tumor growth in the nose. Polyps. All these things, when they block the nose, it makes an individual vulnerable to this condition of snoring. But in the mouth, which is the major part where we see a lot of adult snoring, some adults have a very huge, big tongue. So when they are sleeping, especially when they sleep on their back, the tongue tends to block the airway, so they snore a lot. Some people have elongated and enlarged uvula. This thing, if you look through the mouth, that thing dangling on at the roof of the mouth there, when one are sleeping, they are restless. They will always be beating, and that makes some of them to also snore and might also be growth and other conditions. Obesity is one of the issues too that can cause that, because people who are obese, they tend to have a compromised airway because their neck part tends to make their neck to become narrow inside because of the fat they've deposited in their neck. Now, for other conditions, some hypothyroidism, the organ in our neck, we call it a thyroid gland. Thyroid gland can be most of them to have what we call hypothyroidism. And when they have that, they have been shown to some of them to have problem with snoring. And the one beautiful thing we need to know about this is that because an individual is not getting enough oxygen, it can affect any organ. Okay, so the solution for snoring is that when you have relations or yourself, if somebody several times they mention to you that yes, you used to snore. I know occasionally somebody can snore, occasionally you snore or it's become chronic, or you have a relation who snore. One, you can advise this fellow. You can join us in this advocacy to also talk to them. Go and check yourself, because when you come to check yourself, you want to find out what is causing the snoring. We also want to tell you what you can do. There are different methods. We can just even simple instruction that this is how to lie when you are sleeping. We advise some people lie on your side when you are sleeping, especially if you have big tongue that used to fall back to block the airway when that fellow is sleeping. Some people ordinary position can help. So we even have some pillows that are designed for that. They are special pillows for people to snore. When they use it, it helps them to keep their head in such a condition that the snoring might be reduced or stop snoring. Then we have some people might need medications, especially if a fellow has nose-related issues or pharyngeal issues. Some just drugs. I've seen patients just allergy that has blocked their nasal cavities. When they take medications, it helps them to free the nose, and they reestablish their breathing through the nose. And then when they breathe through the nose, they don't have this problem. That one can cure it. Some might need surgery from different tissues. Blocking, it might be tumor, it might be polyps, it might be their tonsils that are so enlarged, or uvula, whatever. And want to take care of this, some of them they recover from that. However, we have some percentages that even when you have removed these tissues, because their pharyngeal wall, they are so weak, because as we are advanced in age, the muscular tone of our pharynx tends to become very, very soft, not so active, to be solid for people to, because if the airway is not solid, the chances are there that when the fellow is breathing, there's always a collapse. Because of advancing age or whatever, we now use what we call CPAP, continuous positive airway pressure for them. It helps them to open their airway when they are sleeping. It's life-saving device that when you have that, you just wear it at night and very comfortable. Initially, you might struggle with it, but when you use to it gives you very sound sleep. You wake up in the morning, you are active, you are higher, you are strong. Your throat, you don't feel that feeling again that you have dry throat. You don't have the feeling of tiredness, being tired, headache, and all that problem, lack of concentrations. Do you know that this condition is being found to even make some men to have erectile dysfunction? Yes, it's that bad, because oxygen is life. When you don't get oxygen to some of your organs, any of the organs can misbehave. It has been shown to even you could cause glaucoma. Okay, it has been shown to even cause diabetes. Even though people say diabetes can cause, but it also can cause diabetes. Okay, it can cause organ failure, because when you have chronic problem with your organs in getting adequate oxygen, it affects them. It can cause kidney failure and all of that. It has multiple systemic complications. That is why when you have this problem, go out. Don't keep quiet and sort out yourself.
I believe that each value addition to our personnel contributes to our overall wellness and well-being. Utmost appreciation to Dr. David Folorunsho for his invaluable insight to the topic. A commercial break beckons. Thereafter, Better You Today continues with the exercise segment. We do appreciate your confidence in our program.
With stamina, do it with speed. Get out to run. Stretch your entire body, push your weight forward. Rest. Tips and home remedies to prevent snoring. If your sleep habits are causing your snoring, some simple home remedies and sleep adjustment might help address the problem. Certain lifestyle changes can also help. Sleep on your side. Sleeping on your back sometimes causes your tongue to move to the back of your throat, which partly blocks airflows through your throat. Sleeping on your side may be all you need to do to allow airflow easily and reduce or stop your snoring. Get enough sleep. Try to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep, which is what an adult needs each night. Sleep deprivation may increase your risk of snoring. Raise the head of your bed. Elevating the head of your bed by a few inches may help reduce snoring by keeping your airways open. You can use products such as bed risers or pillows for extra height. Use a nasal strip or nasal dilator. Nasal strip helps to increase the space in the nasal passage. This can make your breathing more effective and reduce or eliminate your snoring. Nasal dilator, on the other hand, helps with snoring by decreasing airflow resistance, making breathing easier. Limit or avoid alcohol before bed. Try not to consume alcohol at least 3 hours before bedtime. Alcohol can relax the throat, causing snoring. Avoid taking sedatives before bed. Stopping sedative use before bed may ease your snoring. Like alcohol, sedatives can also cause your throat to relax, leading to more snoring. Stop smoking. Smoking is a habit that can worsen your snoring. Maintain a moderate weight. If you live with obesity, weight management might be considered to help with snoring. For some people, weight loss can help reduce the amount of tissue in the throat. Consult a medical professional when snoring persists, despite the adoption of these tips and home remedies.
Depending on the severity, snoring can be a concerning health condition requiring expert analysis and intervention. Nigerians are encouraged to improve their health-seeking behavior to attain improved quality life. I'm afraid this is where we will say our goodbyes on today's edition of Better You Today. Here is a reminder that you can watch this as well as previous episodes of Better You Today on our YouTube page displayed on your screen. My name remains Yesunde Jayola. Goodbye, God bless, stay safe, and see you some other time.